Now, usually during my Raw reviews, I am enthusiastic, I am excited, I am motivated, I'm all those things. And there's a lot of times I've come on here and I have defended the WWE when it wasn't the most popular thing to do. I have stood up for the WWE when it wasn't probably the right thing to do. But tonight's Monday Night Raw was superb. Superbly horrible on almost every single level. I didn't think that it was possible, but Monday Night Raw this week was even worse than what we got last week. If you thought last week's show was lackluster and deliberately horrible and a train wreck, when you saw this Raw, it has nothing. There is nothing that pales in comparison. It's Monday Night Raw. Tonight, this is what it resembled. Monday Night Raw meets Animal Planet plus the Disney Channel with G-rated content on Monday Night Raw, the flagship show. This was disgusting. This was tragic. This was horrible to watch. I don't know how I didn't change the channel or fall asleep. Like I said, I am a WWE fan through and through. I have been true to them in the worst of times. I have stood up for them, like I said, when it wasn't the most popular thing to do. I have tried to defend the WWE when it probably wasn't the right thing to do at the time, but I did it because it was the true fan in me. But when we see bunnies and alligators and bulls and more time dedicated to the divas and horrible angles, horrible writing, God, who was writing this? Who was in charge of this? How is this acceptable for Monday Night Raw? I could come on here and talk about each segment and each backstage segment and each match, but it would not do it any justice. And I swear to you, I watched Raw, and I'm sorry that I did watch Monday Night Raw. This is what Raw has come to. Bunnies and alligators, the Animal Planet, Disney Channel, G-rated content. This is what's come down to. Even the stuff with Dean Ambrose. This whole Raw was just embarrassing. I am almost sad to call. I'm glad I'm not even in school nowadays, because I used to go to high school. I used to go to middle school. I used to go to 6th, 7th, 8th grade and wear WWE t-shirts. And that was cool to do that then. During the Attitude Era even. It was cool. Even during the Ruthless Aggression, it was cool to walk into school with a t-shirt that represented WWE. But I'm glad I don't go to high school nowadays. Because if I were to walk in there with a wrestling t-shirt, I would be made fun of all up and down the hallways. This Monday Night Raw was an absolute train wreck, and it was embarrassing. Where is the logic? Where is the sense? Where is the creative minds behind Monday Night Raw? How could you even allow this to be on your television screens? I don't know. I just don't know. It pains me to do this. I don't want to come on here and talk about Raw and how it was so horrible, but how can you defend any of this? Like I said, I've defended the WWE. I've stood up for the WWE. I have had a positive vibe about the WWE when it wasn't so positive and it was a lot of negative crap. But even this, I cannot. There's no excuse. I can't make up anything. Nothing. I can't even continue this Raw review. You know what? It's actually more exciting for me to come on here and give my view and opinion under fair use of rumors, news, and headlines. It's tragic when rumors and news and headlines, even if it's made up, even if it's not legit, okay? Which, once again, I'm not in charge of rumors and news. I just have an opinion of it. Even if it doesn't come true, that's more intriguing. That's more compelling than Monday Night Raw. For the third week in a row, WWE has failed again as a company. Do they think that this is going to draw ratings? Do they think this is going to get new fans? Do you think this is going to this is how they want to compete with Monday Night Football? They're going to get TNA ratings pretty soon. It's going to get bad, ladies and gentlemen. This is not acceptable. There is no excuse for this crap. There's no excuse for this garbage on Monday Night Raw. I could see this happening on Saturday Morning Slam, or back in the day when Superstars was on, or Livewire, or your morning show. This is not the cartoon era. This is not the 80s. This sure as hell ain't the Attitude Era, obviously. This isn't the Ruthless Aggression Era. We are in the reality era. The reality is Raw has become a jungle. A jungle. Subscribe. Horrible, ridiculous. I can't believe it. I can't take it. I can't stand it. But I'm going to still watch it because I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. Because I watched Raw tonight and I'll continue to watch. Why? 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 This is pro wrestling in 2014. This is the best you got. Wow. Back to the drawing board for about a year and a half. Subscribe.